Hello Miss, hello everyone. Welcome to our video. In this video, we are present our final project of Pengantar Pariwisata course. And in this video, we are present the three destinations in Manggarai. And I am Maria Awis. I will present the one of the destination in Labuan Bajo. The name of destination is Taka Makassar. And the first destination is Taka Makassar Island. We have to know the history of Taka Makassar Island. Taka Makassar Island is not located in Makassar, South Sulawesi, and has no connection whatsoever with Makassar city. However, Taka Makassar is a small island that located in the Komodo National Park, Labuan Bajo. Why this place named Taka Makassar? Actually, this name has a meaning. Taka means sailor and Makassar is the name of the sailors from Bugis who discovered this place. So this location was finally named Taka Makassar. This island is known as a small uninhabited island and is part of the Labuan Bajo region. The size is also not too big, with an area not too much different from a football field, which has a structure in the form of a scratch of white and interspersed with a grove of weeds. Because of its very small size, this island only appears when the seawater is receding, and meanwhile, at high tide, the surface will be covered by the seawater. And now there are two attractions that can be done in Taka Makassar Island. The first one is snorkeling. Many tourists, both local and foreign, come to visit Taka Makassar Island for diving or snorkeling. And the main activity that can be done on Taka Makassar Island is to enjoy the beauty of the underwater world, either by snorkeling or diving. However, when diving or snorkeling, tourists need to prepare their equipment or go diving by hiring several travel agents who specialize in diving, such as Dive Komodo, Blue Marlin, and many others travel agents in Labuan Bajo. And the waters around Taka Makassar Island have a very sweet current. Therefore, when trying snorkeling and diving activities, make sure that you are accompanied by an experienced and professionalist dive master. And for snorkeling sports, tourists can try the waters that are not far from Taka Makassar Island and can enjoy the underwater scenery perfectly because the waters here are famous for being so clear. Around Taka Makassar Island, there are various types of coral reefs and exotic marine animals that can be seen. Meanwhile, for the choice of diving spots, there is a location called Manta Point. As the name implies, here tourists can have the opportunity to see and interact with directly with manta rays, which are known as the largest stingray species with a length of up to 2 meters. And now we have to discuss how to get to the location of Taka Makassar Island. To travel to the Taka Makassar Island, tourists must use a ship and spend about 1 hour from the port of Labuan Bajo. And to use the ship, tourists must hire a travel agent specifically for diving, such as Dive Komodo, Blue Marlin, and many more, because this travel agent has prepared a complete package starting from a ship that has complete facilities, breakfast, and lunch for guests. Besides that, when choosing a dive Komodo, you will be guided by a professional and experienced dive master during diving or snorkeling, so that safety is truly guaranteed and you can enjoy your trip. And now about future development for Taka Makassar Island. To support tourist destination in Labuan Bajo, especially those on the Taka Makassar Island, there are several things that need to be considered by the government for the development of tourist destination in the next few years. The first one is governments especially the Ministry of Tourism, need to support human resources, which means that to optimize tourist destination in Labuan Bajo, tour guides are needed who are knowledgeable, professional, and competent in their fields. Therefore, it is hoped that in the future, the Ministry of Tourism needs to establish a course for all types of language in Labuan Bajo. Considering that in the next 5 years, many tourists from abroad will come to visit Labuan Bajo, especially Taka Makassar Island. Therefore, tourism actors, especially tour guides, need to be equipped with language skills from all countries, such as Mandarin, Japanese, and French, and also many more. And the second thing is that many tourists come to Labuan Bajo for diving, but in fact there is still lack of female tour guides or dive masters who are engaged in diving in Labuan Bajo. Therefore, to respond to that, the Ministry of Tourism needs to provide diving courses for women, especially for uh, dive master women, with the aim that in the next few years there will be many female dive masters who will work in diving travel agents, so that this can increase the attractiveness of tourists to travel to Labuan Bajo, especially when diving on Taka Makassar Island.
Okay, next I will explain about Choal tourism. History of Choal village. Choal is a small village located in East Labuan Bajo, West Manggarai Regency, Flores, East Nusa Tenggara. Even though it is only a small village, Choal has already become a tourist village which was established on April 30, 20 and 21. This village, which is located in Kuwus district, West Manggarai Regency. Next, access. To access to the Choal village, tourists can use four-wheeled or two-wheeled vehicle and each spend about 3 until 4 hours from Labuan Bajo. And usually people around the Choal village use a vehicle they call otokol. And for tourists who come from Labuan Bajo using a Gunung Mas car. Next, about management. Choal Tourism Village is managed by the Creative Youth Association. Choal Tourism Village is managed by a group of youth organized under the Creative Youth Association. Institutionally, this group has been strengthened by the formation about Bukit Porong Tourism Awareness Group on March 6, 20 and 21. Choal Tourism Village was formed as a response. The development of this tourist village is also a step for the local village youth to rise up to improve the downturn caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. At least around 16 and young people involved in the management of the Choal Tourism Village, both as administrators and members. They have working groups with program design to support the development of village tourism. Next, attraction. The main attraction in Choal village are enjoy the nature of Porong Tedeng Hill and present Velarana Matahari dance and also the local dance such as Chachi dance. Every visitor on the hill does not need to bring food because local residents have served Manggarai culinary choice such as rebok, sobol, and serabe to flavorful coffee. The specialty produced by Choal Farms is known as Tala coffee. Besides that, the visitor will have the experience of traveling to coffee plantation with the types being developed are Arabica coffee and Robusta coffee. And the last is planning. In the future, with the development of community-based tourism, Choal Tourism Village is expected to grow rapidly and make a real contribution to the welfare of the local community. It would be better if in the future a cafe or coffee shop was built at the Cat Hill tourist area. because it is an accordance with utilizing natural resources, namely coffee, Robusta, as well as traditional Manggarai specialties such as serabe and rebok while introduction the food and culture of Manggarai to foreign tourists who visit. Okay, next slide I will give chance to Ririndayanti to explain about Gua Lianggua.
Okay, good morning, Miss and my friends. Thank you very much for the chance given to me. I am Katarina Sainadanti. In this video, I want to present about Gua Lianggua tourism. And the first, I want to explain about Lianggua. Lianggua Cave is a heritage site of ancient human prehistory in Ruteng, Manggarai as Nusa Tenggara, which is one of the world's important archaeological sites. Lianggua has a very large site with a length of 50 meters, width of 40 meters, and 25 meters. In the cave, found fossils of Homo forensis, which is a short human, or drow, which is estimated to have come from 18,000 years ago. And then I want to explain about access to Lianggua. Lianggua is located 14 kilometers from Buteng, the capital of Manggarai Regency, using BEMOS or rural public transport, and trucks carrying passengers from Buteng usually pass through the site. Their schedules are tentative. The best way to visit this cave is to take the rental or motorbike taxi. But if tourists have private vehicles, they can also use these vehicles, either two-wheel or four-wheeled vehicles. Tourists routing to Lianggua tourists can take land transportation. And then this is the Lianggua management. Now, the management of Lianggua tourism is very good by the government and the surrounding community. But for now, there are still not many visitors who come because COVID-19. And for the ticket money of 20,000 per person, both small children and adults. And this is the attraction or charm in a Lianggua. Lianggua Cave has a length of approximately 50 meters, a width of 40 meters, and an inner rough height of 25 meters, located about 200 meters from the confluence of two major rivers, namely Vairacang and Vaimulu. These two rivers contain stone and hard rock artifacts such as Kersik tuff, chalcedony, and sards. This cave is decorated with beautiful stalactites that, that hang from the cave ceiling. Lianggua is increasingly recognized not only as a tourist spot, but also as a place of international class research. However, this cave is more famous as a research site. The appeal of the cave as a place of research occurred since the 1960. Since then, this cave has become a place of archaeological study that holds an attraction. And this is the planning. Planning for the development of Lianggua cave tourism in the future is village-based tourism. Therefore, it is hoped that the local community will cooperate with the government so that the development of Lianggua cave tourism will be more rapid and have an impact on the local community's economy. And this is the overall conclusion. Tourism in the Manggarai area has enormous potential that can help improve people's welfare if managed properly. However, some tourist attractions whose management is not clear cause a lack of potential for increasing visitors to this place. Therefore, the government must pay attention to the management of every tourist spot that has the potential to become a place that can increase income for public welfare. Okay, Miss and my friends, that's all my percentage about Goa Lianggua tourism. And thank you.